today we are at a very special place here in Chilliwack. We are back with our friend Willie
Hi everybody.
and his new store, Pacific Rivers Outfiitting Company. It actually opened just today. So he's going to give Rodney and I the tour. It's been 3 years, and I first met Willie through Rod when he taught me how to fly cast down in the Vedder. And I still remember all those strategies that you taught me, and I'm excited to look at some of the gear that you have to offer. I see a really unique space right to my left that I'm excited to experience. So maybe we'll talk about this first, because this does not look like your standard tackle shop.
No, it doesn't. This is our social space where we can interact with the public, with all levels of anglers or hikers or hunters in the future. It's quite a large space, so it is, which allows us to introduce everybody or people that are not involved in fishing to fishing or to hiking. We have a large table here that actually, when we tip it on its side, we can extend it up so that's a fly tying station, or it can be used for any type of station at night. We have a nice leather couch. We have another area over to the right here, which can accommodate 5 fly tiers or 5 jig makers or 5 spoon makers. Just anything that we can sort of let people know that we're here to help.
I really appreciate what you've said about the layout and the reason or purpose behind this store, because for several reasons, whether it's myself being a female or just trying to get into the sport several years ago, fishing is really intimidating, and there are so many parts to it, whether it's fly fishing, your spin casting, you have your level wind, center pins, the waders, down to the terminal tackle. Even though I've been fishing for close to 10 years now, or over 10 years, there's still so many things I can't remember. And I have a terrible memory. And so with whether it's knots or the sizes of hooks or the weights of floats, being honest, Dan does all our terminal tackle shopping. He knows what to get, he knows what to do. And if he said, Kitty, I need you to go pick up stuff for a setup for a pin, I probably would come in here and I would know what I need, but then I would second guess myself. And so I really like how you have a more, maybe this is the teacher in me coming out, but a classroom style tackle shop with the teaching part and the products.
Well,
because you can't have that step where it's just you're going straight into the product.
By having something where you can come as an individual to, be it a ladies' night or a guys' night or just a general introduction night, where we can link video through to our main TV here and have quite a big area for people to really meet other people.
I think that's a smart idea. I see that a lot with there's women's BC hiking pages where people post and they're like, hey, I'm going out and doing this hike, or I'm going out and doing this. Does anyone want to join? So if you could bring bodies here with people that have the same interest, and then meet,
and they're able to do it in a safe environment, and they can meet people that they can vet, if you like, to see whether they'd like to spend a day either hiking or fishing or doing outdoor embroidery, whatever our social space is used for. It's not
outdoor
just
embroidery?
Whatever it could be. It's a very dangerous sport, I hear.
I've never tried it myself.
Close to zip lining.
That's fun.
So it is. So that's where we want we want people to look at us as a general outdoors outfitter, so that they can avail of services, not just thinking of fishing, but that and beyond.
And I hear you got some other real special stores around you too. You got a rock climbing place, is that right?
Yes, we do. We have Project Climb down at the very end here. And then we have Banter, that's Zach and Laura Jans. They have had a very successful business in Abbotsford for the last couple of years. Fantastic ice cream they just opened, really good ice cream.
And there's a pub down
Yes,
that
the pub we're waiting on it opening. And we've land next door, a really nice couple that run that. So we have Ashley and Mike. They are a coffee stroke bistro for the vegetarian, and really good food. And they have, I was going to pat my belly there because I'm obviously not vegetarian, but they have a yoga studio in the back as well, so it's quite an eclectic mix here.
Let's take a tour to the store.
Okay, so here we have, as you come in any one of our 2 entrances here, we have our ladies section to the right. At the moment, the brands we carry are Norona and Fallraven. They're quite well recognized Scandinavian brands, top quality garments. And we can see we actually have Fallraven sleeping bags as well. Real good quality, and we hope that we can keep the yoga ladies happy with the yoga pants that we have, and we have lots of really nice t-shirts, good technical wear. Another brand that we have in the corner here just arrived yesterday is Sims. That's more generally, you think of Sims for fishing, but it has some fantastic apparel as well. So we're moving through into the men's section. Again, Nerona, Fjallraven, fantastic, really, really nice clothing, and it is hard wearing. There's been a couple of, one member of staff has used Fjallraven and Nerona products for the last 5 or 6 years because he's worked in the outdoor industry, and he swears to the quality and longevity. And there's your socks from Sims, your hats, your sandals for now.
Everything for all weather.
Yeah, exactly. We have our loop fly reels. Loop's our parent company, obviously, so we only have loop fly reels. This is the space for our vices. So the vices will be here very soon. We have Peak and Regal. So we have our center pin section. So I'm not a fly snob, as Rodney knows. I may teach it, but I love to fish other methods. So we have kingpin center pin reels from here. I actually have to pick up more this afternoon, so they're an absolutely excellent reel.
Actually, so we got to stop filming because if Dan sees this, he'll buy more. So he's been looking online for different reels and stuff. So right now, Daniel, do not watch this.
Scientific anglers make a huge multitude of fly lines. They've got a really good single-handed Skagit sort of setup, which is quite important here in BC because we all like to use our bigger flies and Skagit heads. So they have the Spey Light series, and a lot of people follow Brian Chan, and Brian Chan's been a great talisman for scientific anglers, so we would be at a loss not to bring scientific anglers into the store. As we move down here towards the back of the store, we have our rod wall, which all our fly rods are loop. And then we go down to the rods that you're aware of, the ones that you've used off the thing.
Where would you fish with something? How many feet?
That's 15. That's a big girl.
Oh my gosh.
That's the big girl. So the gear section, we have a few center pin rods from Raven. We have trophies, and we basically have tried to cover in a small area what's quite important about this local fishery. I mean, we're 85 feet away from the Vedder River. It would be amiss not to get involved and have Gibbs Delta, have prime lures, have jig geek, clear drift beads, and B&R beads. They're all very important parts of this local fishery.
Thank you so much for taking the time to show Rodney and I around. I know that this has been a project that you've been working towards for the last couple of years, and with COVID it hasn't made things easy. So if people are wanting to find your store, how can they get in contact with you?
Right, with the store, we're right beside the Vedder Bridge. Actually, if Rodney turns the camera around, you can probably almost see the bridge through the window. We're right at the bridge at 45530 Vedder Mountain Road. Basically, call in with us at any time. Any
contact information, we'll make sure that we link it below. Yep. Ways to reach out to them on social media will be linked underneath the video, so make sure that you check that out. Willie, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. It's good to see you too again.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I don't think you'll need much wishing, but I know you'll be super successful.
Right.